You still talking? Let's get out of here, boy. Ah, fuck! Fuck you do that for? You know why? You a fucking whooping? Fucking hellbait thing!
Really, fuck's sakes.
I said, why y'all's whooping on me?
You're an animal, dog. All you understand is fist and boot.
Dog, fucking fucking ass, man. Fuck dog. Vámonos.
Hey, you want to talk Mexican? Join another tank, Mexican tank. This American tank.
What the fucking nickel in you, dog? You talk crap. You talk German. I can't talk Spanish.
Why, what country we in? Germany. They speak German. You explain to him it's still a war?
Anyway, I'll chuck that in. It's actually about to come on. So I did this video, so I thought I'll chuck it in. Yeah, he's got a bit of an attitude, funny attitude, and he's got points in certain ways. But anyway, I want to talk about the birds. Talked about the poor little baby that flew away. He got too good for his little bridges in a way, and if it becomes a bad outcome, life goes on. Emma's about to go check out the shop up the road. Hopefully he was a little wise little buddy. But strange things do happen, and serious things do happen. Just like the little boy that disappeared out of nowhere. People go, what? I'm going through a similar thing than that, but another way. And I just want to talk about the birds up here. Now, I've already talked about that I wanted to do it a natural way and have a baby bird around and go from there. You can get them, I guess, if you ask some bird people, some bit younger, if you like, so you can do such things before they learn to fly. But otherwise, you got to do it like everyone else does it. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to prove something, which I managed to do just for a little bit, which is pretty much my life. It's getting worse and worse with the devil coming in quick in certain areas for certain people. But I have to discuss it like this because now it wins. Right? At least I proved my point. But now with these guys, and Stormy's down. His kid that went, and he just parked up like myself. And now he's down again. He was doing a good job. Besides, his baby flew away from him. So it's a bit strange, isn't it, that a clever budgie would just go away, even in nature. Right? Yeah. But anyway, let's continue. Yeah, but still, like I said, it doesn't make sense. But sometimes things do. But then if you've already got a whole pattern up, it's another story I want to talk about. But anyway, besides all that, all we can do is move on no matter what coincidence and what things could be happening. And learn from it. Get tougher on the things that we believe that are attacking us. You get to a point where it's like I was talking about earlier in the clips about who are they? We got to learn who they are as a group, as a collective, and you'll find that they're all pretty much the same. It's their laws. But besides all that, I want to get back to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim Stormy's wings. I'm going to start off with just one. Unless Emma wants one too, I'll discuss it with her a bit later. As we've still got a little time where a little baby bird can live, I'm thinking 3 days max, without no water or supply properly. After that, you got to think of miracles and shit, right? And other circumstances that have to come in. Otherwise, if he's by himself, he's not going to make it. Right? It was bad enough with a full-grown budgie that's learnt a lot of things, which I've already discussed about that. That wasn't too bad. It was its choice as well, and it has a better way of trying to survive and can also come back, just like a baby should with its parent. But when they're older, that's their choices. And when it comes to the little fella, it's a different story. But anyway, so I'm going to trim his wings. And so he's not going to like it at first, as I talked about. We can do other things, but it's not a big deal. It's not going to kill him or anything like that. And it's going to fix his fault. As we've been shitted on, God has not protected us. As God's not around. Righteous God did shit for me. And now I'm just proving that. Another thing that I can talk about proving. That's if that happens later, of course. I'm just talking about now, earlier. And I've also been talking about miracles, and just before I left on, I just want to do a video about what I've been thinking about. And that's what I'm going to do. As I'm already preparing now, and I've already thought about bad news. And I'm sitting here with Stormy, it's his kid. I've already talked about Angel, doesn't hit her as much, but she'll probably be sad too. But look at him. He tries to cheer up, but he can't. He's looking around. What did I do wrong? That kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Anyway. So hopefully, fingers crossed. If not, that's what I'm going to do. That'll help me, and it'll also help him. But it's sad that it got that far. I guess that's the next thing that we should do, that God would accept. Because I'll talk to her, right, Scott, if you did turn up. Huh? Okay. This is why I did it. And what have you got to say? That you're here now. Huh? What energy did you set? How powerful did you say you were? Do you know what was around? Huh? Anyway, have a good one, and I'll let you know a little bit later when it comes to that story. You'll probably either hear good news, or when I come back to this, it'll be trimming his wings. More likely tomorrow night, because then by then it'll be miracles, right? More likely, and it can still happen. He still turns up. Well, there you go. But I thought I'll do this because healing needs to begin somewhere. So hoping not to do it, but perhaps for him it needs to be done. I'm just going to do one first, which is him, the most down one. They're bullying him and he's down and all that kind of stuff, as I've talked about. And see you later.